What is this? Window Defender's firewall blocks some features on this app. OBS browser page, publisher unknown. Yeah, I'm good. Fuck it. Allow access. Low key, I don't care. All right. Can y'all hear me? Yeah, y'all can. I just sound like Darth Vader. Oh, it's hold up. Let me. Hold up. Let me. Can y'all still see me? Yeah, y'all can. Oh, this is all right. Perfect. All right, we're reacting today, y'all. Oh, let me see if I can fix my audio settings real quick, though. Hold up. Let me see if I can fix my audio settings. One second. One second. One second. One second. One second. Oh my God, that's loud, bro. All right. Um. All right. Hello. All right. Let's see if videos are working. Let's see if videos are working. Let's see if videos are working. We're watching every type of personality disorder in 18 minutes, yo.
My energy bill dropped from $150 to $50 by doing this. My friends laughed at me when I spent $49 on a power saver.
Paranoid person.
My energy bill dropped from $150 to $50 by doing this. My friends laughed at me when I spent $49 on a power saver.
Paranoid person.
God damn, that's loud. All right, bro. Let's get that. Let me get my phone charger real quick, though. Hold up. 1 second, chat. Let me get my phone charger. My phone gonna die. All right, let's watch. Lock in.
Personality disorder, PPD. Picture this. You're at a family backyard barbecue. Everyone's chilling,
Not working. Hello. Notice. It's working, right?
flipping burgers, and just having a good time.
Yeah, it's working. Are we good?
But then there's your cousin, standing off to the side with his arms crossed, darting his eyes around like he's expecting the FBI to pop out of the bushes at any second. He's watching every move, sizing everyone up like the burgers might be a secret weapon. That's the kind of vibe you might
I'm not gonna lie. I don't know how people live with being like paranoid. I'm not gonna lie. That would drive me insane. That would actually drive me crazy.
get from someone with paranoid personality disorder, PPD. People with PPD don't just distrust others, they're professionals at sniffing out imaginary conspiracies even in the most innocent situations. There's so
Yo, I'm not gonna lie. Have you ever seen those like insane damn like conspiracy theorists on TikTok said, "Oh yeah, the world's gonna end tomorrow. The world's gonna end tomorrow." Right? It's so stupid.
convinced that everyone, including the neighbor's cat, has a hidden agenda or a sneaky scheme up their sleeve. If life were a movie, they'd be the character muttering, "I know what you're up to," even when you're just opening
I know what you're up to.
a bag of chips. They'd even read innocent comments as secret insults or see a casual glance as evidence of a conspiracy. This makes them feel constantly on guard with.
Hold up, y'all. I'm gonna try something. Let me get my headphones. Let me get my gaming headphones real quick. I'm gonna see if this will work. This might work. Oh, there is my phone. Hold up, chat. I'm gonna have to fix my OBS settings as well, real quick. So. Where's the headphone jack? Oh, it's right here. But then y'all can't hear nothing, right? Y'all can't even hear me. Y'all can't hear me for nothing, can y'all? Hold up, let's try something real quick. Okay, it turns out y'all can hear me. It's just y'all can't hear the video. So hold up, chat. Hold up. I'm in OBS settings right now. Real quick. Can we get outputs real quick, please? I gotta go to audio. Okay. Yo, everyone give me some advice real quick on how to do this. I don't know what I'm doing. And that's advanced. Well, my voice sounds good. My voice sounds good. Okay, chat box. No, that's good. Chat box is good. Polls. Can't do polls yet. Mike's aux 3. No, this is advanced. Hold up, we better pull up ChatGPT. We have to pull up ChatGPT on this one, guys. All right. When plugging headphones into my laptop while streaming, they can hear me perfectly, but cannot hear the vid. How do I fix this? We pick up your mic, not your system audio, the sound for the video. How you fix depends on what you're streaming with. OBS, go to settings, under global audio devices, turn desktop audio to default or whatever device your headphones have speaker use. In the main OBS window, check your audio mixer. Make sure your desktop audio has a green bar moving when the video plays. Make sure it isn't muted. So, desktop audio, that'll have to be default then, right? Let's try that real quick. Apply. Alright, let me...
Their opponent's goal is to humiliate them in front of the universe. Treatment for PPD is a tough nut to crack.
Oh, I saw my thing off. Whoopsie, chat. Alright, hold up. I clicked the wrong thing. Alright, hold up. Now let's see if this works.
Because trusting a therapist isn't exactly on the.
Alright, y'all can hear it now. But it's really loud, so let me go. It could just be. Let's go to audio mixer. Let's turn this down a little bit. Turn these down a little bit. Let's see chat.
Their bucket list.
That's still really loud.
But with time, patience,
Is that too loud for y'all? Hold up, I forgot to change the Steam settings, stream thing, or whatever it's called. However the name. Edit. Let's edit. No. Okay, no. Hold up. Reacting to videos. Join up. Is there a category for reactions? I don't know if there's a category for reactions, chat. MyCloud, we staying on just chatting. Alright, let's go chat. Let me.
and the right support, they can learn to tone down the volume on their suspicion alarm and navigate the world without feeling like they're always one step away from a betrayal plot. Schizoid personality disorder, SPD. Schizoid personality disorder, SPD, is basically like having a big flashing
Alright, so y'all can't hear me while the videos.
do not
Y'all can't hear me while the videos playing. Alright, hold up. Let me go back a little bit. Anyone know how to fix this? Because it's really loud. And y'all can't hear me for nothing. Mic/aux. Is that it, chat? Mic/aux 2. Okay, so that's what's picking up my voice. Alright, I found what's picking up my voice. Maybe I just gotta turn that up a little bit, maybe. Alright, testing. Let's try.
from a betrayal plot.
That's still really loud. Alright. No, we'll be fine. Let's continue. Let's continue.
Schizoid personality disorder, SPD. Schizoid personality disorder, SPD, is basically like having a big flashing do not disturb sign hanging on your door, except the door in question is your social life.
I gotta mute that. Okay. Schizoid personality is what? Is that like another version? Like, is that like something different from schizophrenia? That's what I'd imagine, right? I mean, I'd assume so.
People with SPD aren't typically rude or hostile, they just genuinely prefer life in the quiet car of the train ride called existence.
Oh, it's like you autistic people then. No offense, Twitch. I'm not saying that in a bad way though, my chest.
So, when everyone is busy hosting backyard barbecues, joining group chats, or debating the new cat filter on social media, people with SPD are more like, nah, I'm good, and head back to finishing that 10-season documentary.
Honestly, I say that's normal. Like, I think that's pretty normal. I'm not gonna lie. Because let's be honest, who's really trying to go out and socialize? who's really trying to socialize during an event? Let's be honest. We'd all rather be in our rooms. Like, I'm just spitting. I'm just saying the truth here, chat.
Series alone perfectly content. Now, it's not like they hate you or the world, it's more like socializing is a flavor they can live without. Their emotional palate can sometimes feel like unsalted crackers, pretty bland, and they're fine with it that way. Even when you engage
Yo, what do y'all? Oh, I haven't had. Great. What are y'all's views on crackers? There's some crackers I like Cheez-Its and whatnot, but like regular crackers,
The truth is, not every child gets the chance to go
why they get a longer ad time?
to the movies. In North America alone, more than 20 million kids may never step inside a theater
in conversations with them, it could feel one-sided. For example, you might tell them an exciting story about how you wrestled an alligator for your lost flip-flop, and they might just respond with a calm, "Neat," as if you just described the weather. And it's not like they're trying to rain on your parade, it's just they weren't interested in your parade in the first place. Think of them as the human version of airplane mode. They're still around, just not taking calls.
Honestly, that's not too crazy to. It's not too crazy to say. What up? I need to put up my mic, low key. There we go. That's better. Y'all can hear me better? It sounds like it. All right. Let's go. We good. We good. We good. Chat. Is chat box up on screen right now? Yeah, it is. It is. It is. It is. All right. Let's go, y'all.
Borderline personality disorder, BPD. If you have ever gone on a roller coaster, you already have a pretty good idea of what borderline personality.
I know all about this. The name was changed from borderline personality disorder to multiple personality disorder, which is mostly a traumatic based disorder. I'll let the video explain though, chat.
Disorder feels like. Except in this case, you're not sure who built the ride, your seatbelt keeps coming undone, and the operator has left for a snack break. If you have BPD, you might wake up feeling like it's a perfect beach day, and by lunchtime, it's a Category 5 emotional hurricane of tears, anger, and panic over something that seemed small 5 minutes ago. Basically, what BPD does to you is that it makes you feel emotions in HD surround sound. When you're happy, you're really happy. And when you're upset, someone might want to pass you a
Okay, I was thinking of the wrong disorder. I was thinking of multiple personality disorder, not borderline personality disorder. My fault, chat.
fire extinguisher because your feelings can burn white hot. It's like you have a super sensitive emotional antenna that's always scanning the world for any signal that someone might leave or betray you. This makes all your relationships feel like an intense soap opera. One minute you're passionate, and the next you get so dramatic it leaves everyone a bit dizzy. Even your identity is a bit like a chameleon, always changing colors depending on who's around or.
Am I the only one that thinks like chameleons are like some sort aliens, low key? Because what you mean you can change your colors? Why can't I do that? I'd love to change my color to blend into my surrounding. That's all I'm saying. If I had to choose a power of an animal, it wouldn't be a chameleon. I'm not gonna lie. It'd be like a gorilla with some super strength. So like, best if I could pick you up like, whoosh.
What's happening, often because you're just trying to feel okay inside. Impulsiveness is another guest at this BPD house party, saying things you don't mean in the heat of the moment, making big decisions on a whim, or going on spending sprees you'll regret tomorrow. It's like having a mischievous goblin whispering, "Just do it, worry later." Direct.
Execute order 66. Let's make sure my audio is working. Let's go.
Directly in your ear. Schizotypal personality disorder, STPD.
Why is there so many schizo personality disorders? I swear it was just like schizophrenia and that was it. I knew there's different types of schizophrenia, like less severe versions and whatnot, but I didn't know it was this much. Yo, what's up, Brian? Welcome to the stream, bro.
Schizotypal personality disorder is like being the funny character in a sitcom, but instead of getting laughs and applause, people are.
Bro, anyone ever be like watching like these Disney channels or like these TV on like TV when you were a kid, it was just like they would say the most unfunny joke you've ever heard and then a laugh track would be played. I don't understand why they do that. Like yes, like sometimes it's a little funny, but you're pushing it because you're saying someone telling someone else that look like a bean initiates a laugh track. Now I'm just saying some jokes they make are horrible, but some jokes are good. Some jokes are good. I'm not gonna lie. Some jokes are good.
Are scratching their heads wondering what planet you come from. This is because your interaction with others is far different and unexpected from the norm, and it all boils down to your challenges with connecting with other people. You're eager to connect.
Isn't that just like the other disorder, the one where you want to stay in your room all day and not even socialize? I feel like all these schizo type or bipolar, all these like personality disorders are like somehow linked together. I could just be crazy, but don't call me crazy just yet.
But it's like trying to join a group hug when you're stuck behind an invisible force field. So when you force interactions, you end up looking awkward even though it was never your intention. It's more like your small talk script is written in hieroglyphics while everyone else is using emojis. When it comes to your emotions, others might think you're a little distant or feel nothing, and that's because your expressions don't often match what you're feeling. It's like someone at a surprise party who reacts to the surprise with a polite nod instead of a scream. But you feel just as much as every other person, the only difference is that you're simply operating on a different channel.
All right, so essentially, you still feel the same as everyone else, but just trouble, like, I'm assuming just trouble expressing your feelings, which I wouldn't say is like schizo, me personally, but
You probably developed schizotypal personality disorder because someone in your family has schizophrenia or a similar disorder, so they just handed some of it down to you like some twisted family heirloom.
Good drivers could save up to $1,200 a year
YouTube is low key getting greedy with their ads. I'm not gonna lie. YouTube is getting greedy with their ads.
with Root Insurance. We celebrate good drivers with savings. Just download the app and get on the road for a bit. Root Insurance. Drive and save.
Gifts for the outdoors and the outdoorsy. Eddie Bauer.
Anti-social
YouTube's getting greedy. I'm not gonna lie. It's getting out of hand. I was clicking on a 3-minute song and it gave me a 60-second ad. That unskippable ad, by the way.
personality disorder, ASPD. You're paired with the new guy in class to play a game of Monopoly, but he doesn't know the rules, and when you hand him the instruction manual, he flings it out the window like yesterday's leftovers, flips the board, steals the dice, and strolls away whistling. This is basically the life of a person with antisocial personality.
Bro, that's not what I'm saying. Anti-social just mean you go haywire and flip a table for wanting to play Monopoly, bruh. Ain't antisocial, all that is legit just not wanting to talk to people, like was previously mentioned before in the video.
Disorder. They tend to disregard society's guidelines for how to treat others, like don't steal stuff or maybe don't lie to your grandma, which were just polite suggestions rather than, moral standards or laws. These are the people who might smirk while you're waving them through in traffic, then rev their engines and cut you off anyway. They're not just acting bad for the thrill.
Dickhead behavior. Straight dickhead behavior. I'm not gonna lie. If you do, if you say you have antisocial and just be a dickhead straight up, like I know I don't know anything about this at all, right? But there's a my brother. Hey, what's up, wee wee 420? Anyway, back to the what's up, y'all? We finna be doing some reaction since I can't get my headset to connect to the my computer at all. So
It's more like their empathy switch is stuck in the off position. So, breaking rules, bending the truth, and treating other people like tools to get what you want can feel as natural to them as breathing. No guilt, no remorse, just what's in it for me. However, not everyone with ASPD.
fun fact, I actually have paranoid schizophrenia. I say that since you reacting to these mental disorders. Oh shit, bro. Yo, I hope you get better for that. Or I hope you actually like take some medications for that though, bro. I know like I have a friend who actually has schizophrenia and I know how bad that gets. Bro, we haven't played VR for so long. I know, bro. Like I've been meaning to get on and play because I've been playing more recently, but I can't stream any of it. My audio just won't link through. It just keeps doubling. I don't know why. It's actually like annoying, but I figured people like reaction content more than People are like reaction content more than VR content now anyway, and with multiple segments. And we are going to be doing some segments and later on, but this is just a test run. We're doing this video. I'm hopping off stream because I gotta get up early.
PD is a supervillain plotting world domination. Some can hold down jobs, pay bills, and make small talk. But when push comes to shove, they're more than willing to lie, cheat, or manipulate to get ahead. They're the
I do take medication for schizophrenia. I take aripiprazole, and I take shots called Trinazera and Vega. Horrible pronunciation on my part. I apologize for that, but it's good you take a medication. I hope you get better, bro. Oh yeah, have you ever like what's the craziest thing you've seen like before taking medication? What's like the craziest thing you've experienced? Because I'm actually low-key curious. Like, what's the craziest thing you've seen or like you've experienced? Which one is skull mark for? Hey, bro, I'm just curious, dog.
poker players bluffing with no conscience, the slick talkers who will promise you the moon but vanish once you hand over your wallet. Histrionic personality disorder, HPD.
Okay, a lot of these I've never heard of before, so hey, at least we learned something new today, chat.
Histrionic personality disorder, think of it like living life on a stage where every day is audition day, every stranger is a potential audience member, and applause is as essential as oxygen. Living with this disorder would always make you crave compliments complete with a standing ovation, confetti cannons, and a march.
Alright, so basically a medical reason for attention seeking. Okay, that sounds insensitive. That's not. That's not what I meant, bro. Hey, hold up. I worded that horribly wrong. But basically, the craziest thing I seen and heard was demon, the devil, and God. But I doubt what I saw was real. I'm pretty sure that I saw those things because of my schizophrenia. I've had some experiences with that too, and sometimes I feel like I might be some sort of schizophrenic because I'll hear things that aren't there. I see stuff like I've seen a tape, one of those I've seen one of those like picnic tables at my school. I've seen it slide, and I've seen like things that shouldn't move. Cheat viewers, streamboo.com. Yo, mods, ban that guy. Ban him. Wait, is my mod even? I don't think my mod's in here. I'm gonna ban it myself. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. You getting timed out. I'm not gonna ban you just yet. If you do this again. Wait, December 7th. It's the 9th. Yeah, I'm timing you out. Yeah, get 600. 600, 600, 600. But like I was saying, I've seen some stuff like things that like shouldn't be able to move. I've seen move, so I feel like there's something there. But again, stress does that to you, though. But hey, I hope you get better though. I hope you get better though. I hope you get better though.
Band to celebrate your new haircut. You love to feel seen and special, and if it's not happening, you don't mind making a grand entrance, whether it's laughing too loud at a joke that's not worth a chuckle, or dishing out dramatic stories.
Bro, you ever be chilling in class, right? And my viewers who are, yo, we be quiet, bro. But have you ever been in that? Have you like been in class and you tell a joke? You tell a joke to your friend, and then instead of laughing quiet, they don't know how to like laugh quietly, so they just let out the most Pennywise like straight witch from Minecraft laugh known to mankind. Like you say a random joke that really not even funny. They go, then next thing you know, the entire class is staring at you like you're the one who did it. Like it's tragic.
It's the mental equivalent of that one friend who would show up to a casual hangout in a red carpet gown. However, underneath all those grand gestures and dazzling smiles, you're terrified of being ignored, forgotten, or cast aside like a Broadway show that's terrified of an empty theater. The exact
Honestly, one of my biggest fears is being forgotten. Like a genuine fear is being forgotten.
cause of histrionic personality disorder is
Adding on to that, everyone is gonna die one day. Everyone's gonna be forgotten. I'm just like being alone is probably one of my biggest fears. I'm not gonna lie. That's a genuine fear.
unknown, but some studies are saying it could be because you were treated like a star as a kid, receiving so much attention that normal compliments now feel like stale popcorn. Or maybe you grew up in a desert of affection, and now you're on an endless expedition for that sweet, sweet validation. Either way, the result is the same. You're chasing spotlight after spotlight, hoping that this time the applaud doesn't fade.
That's getting out of hand, bro.
Narcissistic personality disorder. And
Oh my, I actually hate narcissists so much. Narcissists are legit. I hate them. I hate them so much. Like, I get, like, if it's something you can't control, but if you purposely go out of your way to be a dickhead, you're the problem.
NPD. Narcissistic personality disorder is like hanging out with someone who's convinced they're Beyonce, front and center on the world stage, even if the stage is just a PTA meeting about bake sale fundraisers. People with NPD would often seize every moment either to brag, fish for compliments, or remind you how lucky you are to be in their presence. And if you fail to compliment their new shoes just one time, they'd remind you for the 10th time about that one time they had lunch with Elon Musk just to refuel the praise machine. They want the world to revolve around them like they've personally rearranged the solar system. But underneath all
Yeah, one of the most annoying people you can come across one of the most annoying people you ever come across is the people who think that you got to do what they say, or that the world genuinely revolved around them. Like, it's even worse if you're dating that person, because I've dated a few narcissists, so I know something about that.
all that over-the-top self-assurance often lies deep insecurity. It's like a fancy-looking house that's all glitter and gold on the outside, but a bit shaky on the inside. They're so busy building up their image, they don't want anyone to peek behind the curtain and see their vulnerable side. Keeping a relationship with someone who has NPD can be tricky. At first, they'd sweep you off your feet with charm and confidence, but over time, the constant need for praise and their lack of empathy can start to feel like a one-sided friendship or romance. It's like being invited to their I'm awesome parade every day and expected to cheer the loudest. And that's all because they grew up in a household where achievements were the only way to get love and attention, leaving them with an inflated ego and way too much confidence. It's really a personality built on both shaky foundation and sky-high expectations. Avoidant personality disorder, AVPD. So, your classmate threw a party and they invited the entire class, including you. It's a party you've been looking forward to go, but when you get there and reach for the doorknob, your hand freezes and your brain screams, "They don't like you!" The next minute, you're dashing back the way you came. This is basically what avoidant personality disorder does to those who have it. It's like there's an invincible anti-cheerleader on your shoulder whispering doubts like a broken karaoke machine stuck on.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie. Overthinking is probably one of the worst things you can ever. What? 498 notifications? What could I possibly be notified about?
On a sad tune.
Okay, shh. All right, y'all. I'm gonna head to bed for tonight. This was a good test stream. I just wanted this stream was legit just to test everything out, to see how everything going, and see if I'll actually be able to like do reaction content. And the good thing is, we back streaming, y'all. Reaction content, not VR content this time, which is also why I changed my name from that one VR YouTuber to that one Kid Tyler. But which I probably gotta I might gotta change my bios on a couple on my VR chat account, low key, because you ain't gonna find me if you just search up that. But anyway, y'all, I have fun. We're gonna be reacting tomorrow. We're gonna be streaming again tomorrow. I'm gonna be streaming as much as possible. Of course, it's gonna be hard due to the end of Dorito chip, bro. Anyway, like I'm saying, like I was saying, I have fun. This was basically like a little test stream to see if I'll be able to do more actual reaction content, and it seems like I will. My camera's not that chopped. It seems it actually is not that bad. So, yeah. So looks yeah, we'll be able to do some more reaction content. So anyway, I'll catch y'all tomorrow. and I'll basically be streaming as much as I possibly can again. Instead of VR content, we'll be playing games. We'll be playing a lot of games. We'll be playing Five Nights at Freddy's, Level Dev. Let me know what y'all want to see me play, and I'll see if I can play them games, bro. Anyway, this will be uploaded onto my YouTube, which is I'm gonna be naming it That One Kid Tyler. So I'll see y'all there. Great test stream, y'all. This will be uploaded to the main channel if I can find a way to download my stream, which I don't know how to do, but I'll figure it out. Anyway, peace, y'all. I missed the stop. I missed the stop button. I'll catch y'all later, bro.